Take another look at that security video closely. Houston police trying to find these men who came up on bikes, then shot and killed a woman while carjacking her. She was inside that car. Good afternoon, I'm Sherman KHOU. Terrifying video as that woman did what we all do, sit at the pump while getting gas. Janelle Ford is live at Bissonnet and Leawood, where it all happened, with the latest from police. Janelle?
Detectives just got back on scene here, and they say they believe that this is a case of a carjacking gone terribly wrong. Now, what started as a trip to the gas station quickly turned for the worse. Madhu Katanguri is back to work behind the counter at Valero after a hectic night.
Start working at that 11:30. I came inside. The customer came inside. Everything happened a few minutes.
Surveillance cameras recorded the whole thing. Two men hop out of a car, leaving a woman inside, unaware a simple trip to the gas station would turn deadly.
I seen two young boys riding around on a bicycle. They rode around.
You can see them come up on either side of the car, open the doors, and begin struggling with the woman inside.
And I heard pop, pop. It was so loud I hit the ground.
The two men who went into the store are the victim's boyfriend and his uncle. Here you can see their reaction to the gunfire.
Yeah, everyone is scared. The customers, they came here.
Those suspects hopped back on their bikes and rode off.
I didn't see them before. It's like the young guys.
The victim was taken to the hospital and died. People in this community are just hoping that these guys get caught.
I was scared to death, and I'm just praying that God forgive us for all our sins.
Now, I did speak with one woman who says she lives in this area. She says she believes she knows who those two men on those BMX-style bikes are, and those are exactly the folks that police are hoping to speak to today about this incident. Sherman.
All right, Janelle, hopefully they'll have some information for authorities. Thank you. A family's Southeast Houston home burning just a month after they completed repair work from Hurricane Harvey. This happened not far from Texas Southern University on Wentworth. Firefighters say it was likely caused by an electrical problem in the family's attic. Luckily, no one was hurt. Spirits, though, probably taken a big hit, though. The argument over a proposed high-speed rail plan continues tonight for Waller and Grimes counties. Two more public hearings on the Texas bullet train are scheduled this evening. People packed a Cypress meeting last night, angry that the train could pass through their neighborhoods. The train would make the trip from Houston to Dallas in just an hour and a half. And folks were on high alert all over the Gulf Coast this morning after seeing this pop up on their phones about a tsunami warning here in our area. Jason Lopez sent us this screenshot. Later, the National Weather Service sent out a correction saying no tsunami warnings. This was actually an alert that was supposed to be a test only. No word yet on how it actually got sent out. Let's take a live look now over downtown Houston. Wow, boy, is it dreary out there right now. There is some low cloud cover. Brooks Garner here now with the first look at our forecast. Is it going to be nasty and rainy all day?
Yeah, sure, man. It pretty much will be. We're going to have scattered downpours, but I think tomorrow's going to be the nastier day because look at this. It's warm outside. We've got 75 in Sugar Land. I mean, this time of year and with this air mass, that is downright muggy. Really the first warm day like that we've seen so far. I want to almost call this the spring season, but we're still at the beginning of February. Southeast winds making it warm up to 74 right now in Angleton, 69 now in Houston, but look to the north. It's still in the 50s in Huntsville and also Brenham at 56. So the cool air right on the edge. In fact, if you go up to Dallas later today, they could see some wintry precip like freezing rain later on. But here the story is going to be not just our rain chance, normal rain, but also the possibility of thunderstorms. We've already seen a couple of claps of thunder on the northwest side near Cypress a little bit earlier today, and we could see more of that before the morning is out, getting another downpour working through Jersey Village, and the storm earlier around Cypress is now working toward Liberty County. So rain chances going up tomorrow, Sherman, but it'll be sharply cooler. Done we will be with the 70s. Hello to the 40s.
All right, we'll check in with you in a little bit later. Thank you, Brooks. Dreamers will not be a priority for deportation, even if their Obama-era protections expire on March 5th, and Congress has not yet reached a deal. That word this morning from White House Chief of Staff General John Kelly. He said as long as the dreamer has no criminal record, he or she is likely to stay out of anyone's scope. Wall Street having a roller coaster of a day, down 500 at the start, now off about 18 points off of yesterday's close. Dow Jones standing at about 24,364. Stock markets around the world took a beating following yesterday's huge sell-off in the U.S. Diane King-Hall is at the New York Stock Exchange.
The stock market tumbled right from the opening bell. Within seconds, the Dow was down more than 500 points, but minutes later, it was back on the upside by triple digits.
Is this healthy?
It is very healthy. Markets cannot be one way. We cannot go straight up or straight down. We need buyers and sellers to really pull and find the right prices where our market should be at.
63.50 on the balance.
Tuesday's initial sell-off started after markets dropped around the world, a domino effect from Wall Street's worst day in years. On Monday, the Dow had its biggest percentage decline since 2011, dropping 4.6%.
The question for investors is whether the turbulence is a sign that the second longest bull run is over, or if this is simply the correction that market watchers have been predicting.
Stocks have rocketed higher since President Trump took office on the promise of tax reform and easier regulations. But with a strong economy comes concern over inflation and rising interest rates, which can affect corporate profits.
I think the sentiment for our economy has gotten better over time. There would be no need to panic when we start to see swings in the market like we have been.
45 and a quarter.
The question investors are asking is whether the worst of the declines is over, at least for now. Diane King-Hall, CBS News, Wall Street.